What do you think?
Let's go get something.
Should we eat something?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's like a little bit spicy from the white pepper.
That was so good. I love those.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second channel. Today I have something a little bit impromptu. We are at the Miaokou Night Market here in Keelung City, about an hour outside of Taipei City. We came out here tonight to film a video for the main channel. We were gonna take you for a big street food tour to all the really famous stalls here in the Miaokou Night Market, which is one of Taiwan's most popular and famous night markets. We arrived and we were kind of expecting it to be a little bit less busy, of course, because of COVID-19. But we were really kind of awestruck by how few people there are here. So if we had to estimate, we'd say there's probably about 5 to 10% capacity as you usually get. It's about 7 p.m. on a Wednesday night, so it's prime time for night market, hopping and eating. And there is just barely anyone here. There are definitely some locals there just getting their dinner, but a lot of the stalls aren't open, completely shut down. And this road is only about 200 meters and usually packed full of people. And there is a lot of space. So we filmed a video here maybe 3 years ago, and it took us hours because the lines were so long at some of these stalls, particularly with this nutritious sandwich stall has a line that's usually up to an hour wait, sometimes half an hour at least, and there's just no one there. You can walk right up to the front and get your food. There are also blinders that have been set up to social distance people, which is definitely a good thing. The lights, which is one of the main attractions of the Miaokou Night Market, the lanterns, are not even turned on, which was really one of the things right off the bat that kind of turned us off for filming for the main channel, because we just thought it didn't look as beautiful as it usually does, and it just doesn't have that extra bit of oomph that we were looking for that this market really gives you, because it's such a special place. So we wanted to at least make a video for the second channel explaining that it's definitely not nearly as busy as it is, and just kind of wondering what the future of night markets here in Taiwan are. And like I said, usually probably 90% more people here than there are right now, full of tourists and even more locals, I'd say. And the locals just aren't showing up. A lot of empty stalls, a lot of people just passing through even. So I think we will still take a little walk through and check it out, and probably sit down and have some dinner.
It's so funny because when we actually came here several years ago, I'm still the same height, and I remember I couldn't see over the sea of people, so I had no idea how long this road was, and it felt like it was forever.
Yeah.
But it's actually super short, and it's really easy to walk through right now, which is in a way good, but also quite sad.
Yeah, it's definitely a little sad, especially seeing the lights not being on. I think that's like the saddest thing, because that's like the symbol of this night market.
It's one of the best parts of this night market, and unfortunately, I don't think they're coming on.
I guess probably there's just saving on electricity, so the vendors don't have to spend so much on rent. Yeah.
What do you think?
Let's go get something.
Should we eat something?
Yeah. So we've sat down at one of the stalls that's still a little bit busy. This one's definitely popular with the locals, and we've got their two famous dishes. The first one is their crab soup. So it's kind of like a hot and sour soup with little crab nuggets you can see in there. There's all kinds of veggies, shiitake mushrooms, and it looks like maybe enoki mushrooms too. And then over here we've got their other dish, which is their oil rice, which also has some mushrooms in it, and it's mixed with some spices and oil. I'm gonna try out this soup first. Get some, find one of these little pieces of crab. Try that. It's really good. It's like a little bit spicy from the white pepper, and then the crab disintegrates. Yum. All right, let me give this other dish, the oil rice, a try. Also really good. So it doesn't really look like much, but there's a lot of flavor in there. Those mushrooms are really flavorful too, and it's got a glutinous texture to it. It's not like a normal rice.
So when this night market is up and running at full capacity and you come and visit, check out stall number 5. That's what we just had. It was really good. It was really cheap. Everything came to 100, but that was not enough. I think we're gonna have a a little bit more today.
So our next stall is probably one of the most busy stalls right now at the market. They've got 2 people in line, and last time we ate here, and we definitely waited half an hour or so, and that's for their mini sausages. So they're regular Taiwanese sausages, but they're tiny. They're just little ones, so we've got it here. You can also order it up with garlic. So you get a whole piece of garlic and a sausage, and there are these little plump things. Give it a try. Oh man, I think it's gonna burn actually. Oh yeah. I didn't get the garlic yet. Smoky.
One more bite.
I think I sprayed Sabrina with some of the juice. Yep, I did.
Yep.
Taiwanese sausages are definitely on the sweeter side. These ones are definitely as well. But I love how juicy they are. Usually they get a little bit dried out in the sun. They'll leave them for a couple days. These ones don't feel like that. They're actually still very juicy. Try one more. Oh my God. I don't want to bite into it. Oh.
Garlic is my best friend and Luke's worst enemy. I just mean I'm gonna be burping garlic for the next couple days.
Yum.
Woo.
It's really hard to get the garlic on the stick. What?
I can see my breath. It's so hot. Yeah.
Oh, I just washed the garlic. I caught it. I'm not gonna eat it. I gotta wash my hands first.
That was so good. I love them.
Okay.
Those one-bite sausages are awesome. I love those little one-bite sausages. Those are super flavorful, still great quality. If you want to come and visit, it's down near the end, near
Right
stall.
by the entrance, yeah.
Yeah, near stall 43, one-bite tempura. They're called the one-bite sausages. I just can't see the number of the stall. They are 7 each.
Yeah, you buy them per piece.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unique.
Yeah. So you can see the temple behind me. Miaokou actually means temple mouth, and that's kind of why this night market was named after it. However, last time we were here, we couldn't even get into this temple. It was completely full, and now behind me, it's basically empty. It's pretty crazy. So we're walking around trying to find one last dessert, and I actually stumbled upon something I really love, and that is the Taiwanese spring roll. These are awesome little rolls. They're stuffed with vegetable, crushed peanuts, cilantro. You can put different sauces on it, but I just got the original flavor. Can't wait to try one of these. I absolutely love these. That's so fresh.
So Sabrina's gonna finish off her spring roll, and I want to have dessert. I'm gonna have Tang, which is like little mochi balls filled with sometimes peanut, sometimes sesame. It's a little stall selling it right here. Okay, got my Tang, and we ordered hot. You can get ice or hot. We've got the hot. It's like a soup kind. You can see it right here. But honestly, the broth is just like water. I'm not sure. I'll give it a taste. There might be some sugar. Oh, it's a little bit like ginger. And there's 5 of them in here. And usually what you can do is they'll usually give you a mix of peanut and sesame. And you can sometimes, like with this one, you can see that like the black sesame coming out from the inside. So I'll try this one first. And usually these are quite hot inside. Oh yeah. You can see that sesame paste on the inside. Here in Taiwan, when everything is served piping hot, if it's not served hot, it's not really good. And honestly, their cold dishes are served chilled. There's like nothing that's really room temperature. There's no like salads or sandwiches that are served regular temperature. So you kind of build up what we call dead tongue, Taiwanese dead tongue. Your taste buds are just burnt completely off from all of the heat. So actually only sesame in those Tang, which is a little bit disappointing. We wanted to say that this night market is definitely not as busy as it usually gets, but Taiwan's probably one of the least affected countries in the entire world.
Yeah.
So I understand that in your guys' countries, it's probably a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Nobody at the night markets.
Yeah.
So even though we were kind of saying like, oh, there's nobody here, it's just relative, and I hope you like the video and just give you the insight into the Miaokou Night Market.
Yeah,
with
so
nobody here.
whenever possible, if you can do it now or if you can do it in the future, definitely get out and support your local food vendors. These are the people that are hit the hardest. They rely on tourism, they rely on people coming out in big crowds, and it's just so sad right now that they're being affected so badly. Even in a country that isn't that affected, I can only imagine what it's like everywhere else.
And like we were saying that we didn't even realize how many tourists are actually in Taiwan.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually, because this night market is so much more busy. And I mean, it's, of course there's definitely a less like consumer confidence with the locals, but you know, there's a lot of tourists here.
Yeah.
And we didn't really even realize that.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable to see it. Really
Hope you guys liked the video though.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed.
We will definitely have some night market videos on the first channel again soon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not as we hoped it was going to be tonight, but that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, so make sure to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our other channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next episode. See ya.
Bye.